Alrighty, here's the final video. I would actually probably not final video, but she is all put together. We had some hiccups along the way, but she is all together. Had a bunch of fuel leaks and other stuff I had to take care of. Power steering leak. The thermostat was being a bitch, not opening. Other than that, everything else was pretty good. I had some hoses I needed to get to where they're not touching stuff when they're not supposed to. Got the entire interior detailed. I at least wiped all the dust off of the car. She's looking pretty decent, like not washed, but she's looking pretty nice. Got some nice little dynamic LED side markers. Those are pretty sweet. My mirror's still broken. I still need to get a mirror. This driver's seat got some wear on it. It's not the greatest shape, but I've been putting some leather conditioner on it. It's kind of bringing it back to life. It looks a lot better. I still have to put some of the top of the center console together. Interior is all good and cleaned up now. Cleaned the carpet some. I need to get some floor mats for old girl. Back seat looks mint. Really good. Get the light on back here. Got the carpet pretty good and clean. There's a little bit of staining right there, but I'll probably take care of that eventually. She looks good. Got a few things need to take care of. Got the exhaust, my expired tag, this side of the car. I might possibly be going a little bit lower, but the K-Sport clovers are adjusted to what I like right now. I've actually started the vehicle before. This will probably be like about my 10th start, but when I first was starting this up, she was not being very cooperative. Ended up being a map sensor adapter harness that was bad behind the intake over here, and it was dropping out map sensor signal, not receiving voltage properly. So I kind of pulled it off both sides, plugged it back in, wiggled it until it was reading properly on the terminator screen, and it's been starting up like a charm ever since. So not to dog on Summit Racing, I have a lot of Summit Racing stuff, but man, these fittings, there's one right there, there's a 90 right there, a 90 right there, a 90 over here, a 90 right here, and then on the side of the fuel pressure regulator right here, there's another straight fitting, and then I have also two more of their 8AN fittings down on my fuel filter. Almost every single Summit Racing fitting had to be tightened to the point where I thought it was going to break, and that's when it stopped leaking. That's kind of shitty. I've definitely used their fittings on other builds and never had a problem, so I don't know if I got like a bad batch of them. Here's actually one right here. This one was on the side, and it just would not seal inside. I don't know what it is. You could see multiple times where it's kind of gotten beat up, where I was tightening it and trying to tighten it and loosening it on the side of the regulator right here, and then tightening it again, trying to see if it would stop. And it just is like the machine surface in there is just probably not centered the greatest. I'm not sure. It is what it is. I'll probably upgrade all the rest of my fittings to either Earls or possibly Russell brand fittings. Basically the only fittings that didn't leak were the brands that weren't Summit Racing. Like I have down here is a Russell 6AN straight fitting. I have a Russell 6AN 90 on the fuel return on the top of the gas tank, and then I have a Total Flow billet, really nice fitting, tight radius 90, and it's got the full flow elbow in it where it doesn't step down to smaller. I thought that would have been definitely kind of crucial with my 815 liter per hour Deechworks brushless pump. But enough beating around the bush. Go ahead and see if I can prop my phone up and get a good view of the engine and start this car up. Sorry about the thing. I don't have a fancy mic and a camera stand. This is literally just my phone propped up against a water bottle and a adjustable wrench. Let's fire this bitch up. Pretty damn good. Give her a couple revs. It ain't got no mufflers on it. See what my temperature is. 193. Look at my favorite girl. What you doing, Miss Pretty? She hangs out with me in the garage all the time. She's a neighborhood cat, hood cat. What you doing, Miss Pretty? Her name's Callie. My radiator fans are on. Moment of truth, whether I can actually start driving this if this thing overheats. We're at 210. Temperature climbs pretty quick on this thing. I think the thermostat's struggling to open. I might get a new thermostat. I don't know if there's something wrong with it or not. My fan's down there doing work. Oh, it's going down. There we go. That's the first time I've actually seen it go from down to up. Or well, up to down. There we go. My thermostat's opening. Score. I could probably drive this tomorrow. The idle cleans up pretty good too after it's running. I haven't adjusted anything. It's just the wizard program running right now. I had to get my Deechworks 1200cc injectors and get the injector data entered, update the what is it, the Motion Raceworks IAT sensor that I have. You have to put that in there also. That's it. I'll probably either find someone that can do a tune for me on boost, or I'll find a way to do it my damn self, which I've been wanting to do it for years anyways. She needs a good wash in the top of the trunk and the top of the hood and the top of the car. Need like wet sanded and re-clear coated. She'd look a million times better. But just even the dust knocked off of her. She's been sitting in my garage for over 2 years. She sounds fucking killer. It's almost a crime to try to put a muffler on it, but I kind of want a little less growl. And for a 5.3, this thing shakes the ground like a damn big block. It's crazy. The exhaust coming out of the back of the turbo starts at 5-inch and it goes to 3.5-inch, and it's 3.5-inch all the way back to about where the back wheels are. And then the last section is a 4-inch with a turn down that I made as a tip, kind of like a old style they had on the diesel Mercedes sedans over in Germany. They kind of have like a chrome turn down, usually on them and stuff like that. I've seen a couple of them like that, and I kind of like that style, and I was like, hey, this is a BMW, so sounds like a good idea. But she's done. I'm about to go ahead and be driving it. Next will be a video of me driving it, doing some tuning.